to better predict and manage the individuals in this grey area of do I treat them or do I not treat them. By using this approach, you might be able to determine that. So this is an area under the ROC curve for coronary calcium score, and you can see even on its own, this is the curve here, even on its own that is better than Framingham. Not in every patient group that you look at, but certainly in this particular study and in several others. The problem with it is that it requires a high exposure of X-rays, and you don't want to be doing that to the general population, and you don't want to be doing it very often. So what we try to do here is try to develop, first of all, it uses up quite a big resource because it's read by cardiologists, and we've got limited numbers of them around. So, and it's time consuming. So what we try to do is develop an automatic system, first of all, to read the CT images that were resulting. And the idea is to work on that further to see whether we can get a coronary calcium score automated using lower exposure of X-rays, which we did in this case. So that's where we're heading. And of course, you would have heard on the news that, as I've mentioned previously, heart attack risk identified by NewScan. And what you see is this patch lit up, and the reason it's lit up is because there are lots of activated macrophages in that area, and that predicts the unstable plaque rupture. And so this is probably where the future lies. Now, I may sort of been a bit down on biomarkers, and I don't mean to be, because I don't mean that they are totally useless. Biomarkers are useful because you need to be able to monitor changes in risk factor profile. But I think in terms of actually determining risk, they're not particularly good as